Welcome to your daily focus for March the 10th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. You guys absolutely rock. Thank you truly. So we have the 10 energy. The 10 energy is about preparing ourselves to step into a new season, a new energy, an elevated path, a new beginning, a new start. And 1 plus 0 would be a 1, so that is our magician energy. It's about us standing in our independence and knowing what we truly want to do, what we want people to think of us. And the magician energy comes in so you know that your wish will be granted. So it's definitely thinking futuristic thoughts, positive thoughts about what you want to bring into your life, what you want to create in your life, what you want to manifest in your life, what you want to transition into, out of. If you do the numerology of the day, it is a 9 energy. So very much yesterday's energy is carrying through. About preparing the soil. The 9 energy is all about completions, but so that we are releasing the things that would clutter our path going forward, weigh us down, burden us in some way. So it's once again about taking care of those uncompleted projects or looking at our routines, our obligations, our responsibilities, and what we need to leave in the past, what we want to bring forward with us. Sun is in Pisces, Moon is in Aquarius. So the new and unusual, look at this, the 5 of Pentacles came out today. Oh, this is, maybe yesterday was a little hard. Maybe yesterday was a day where you just didn't have that oomph that you were hoping for. You couldn't connect with it for whatever reason. You lost a confidence in yourself and obtaining your dreams, your goals, your desires. And this card is very much about wanting to throw in that towel. This card is very much about giving up on your dreams, your hopes, your passions. And this card is here to remind you that you are so very close to the abundance that awaits you, that path that you so desperately want to step on. If we merely just stand up and stretch and turn around and look at where we're at and where we want to go, we will see that pathway. We will see that doorway. And then it's up to us to knock on that door or to turn that doorknob, to walk through. So it's about straightening ourselves up today. It's about knowing that we've got this, knowing that we just need to keep pushing forward. So any kind of obstruction, any kind of challenge, any kind of blockage that you are experiencing today is there so that you can actually leave it in the past, so that you can move through it. Let's put that back in the deck. Let's see what the cards do have to say for us. Was that our first card? Did I pull that as our first card? I thought it fell out. I don't know. I swear I'm not here for most of these readings. I usually have to watch it back, and then I'm like, that's interesting. So I'm just the messenger. I so do believe that. Okay, cut the cards. The Queen of Pentacles comes out. The Queen of Pentacles is knowing you've got this. The Queen of Pentacles is knowing that the storm is past. It's a beautiful card that complements the 10 energy so well for today. It's about knowing that we've got this, knowing that we are protected, knowing that there are angels whispering in our ears of our next step, to trust our intuition, to tap into our wisdom, and to sit with a confidence, knowing that we can do what we want to set out and do, become who we are setting out to become. to manifest whatever we want to bring into our lives. We have the Seven of Pentacles back again. Seven of Pentacles, where's your focus? Are you preparing that soil for your seeds that you are going to be planting? Because we are coming up on a new moon. Is that soil ready? Is there something that we need to address? Is there a conversation we need to have? Is there something in our environment that needs change? Do we need to move past something? Do we need to complete something? Do we need to allow healing in? So that when we plant that seed, it can take root and it can grow strong. So where is your focus? Where is your attention? How can you bring it back on to where it needs to be? How can you incorporate small little habits or behaviors in your lifestyle now, in your daily routine, to prompt a time when you are really giving it focus and energy? And the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, all Pentacles today. So it is about our abundance. And what does abundance mean to you? For some people, it's good health. For others, it's food on the table and a roof over the head. For others, it's driving the Lamborghini. I can't even say the name of the card. Owning the best car and the most luxurious house, or having that high profile job or career, or having success in your home business, or having success in that relationship, or finding true love. Now, usually when this card shows up, it says, okay, you've made a decision. So the universe, God, our angels, gives us something to show us that we are on the right track, that we are moving forward. It may be that you got your resume all cleaned up and whatnot, and you handed it out and the phone rang and you have a job interview and you have nothing to wear. So all of a sudden there's a knock on your door and somebody's cleaning out their closet and wants to know if you want any of this, and it's perfect for what you want. Or perhaps you need a car now to go from A to B, and you only have so much money and it's really not going to buy you the car that you really need. And all of a sudden you hear this wonderful deal because this person has to move out of country and they need just to sell everything quickly. So it's a very reasonable cost, and you wouldn't get that kind of deal anywhere else it's little things happen. You meet that person who's going to maybe introduce you to that new job opportunity, that new partnership, the new love of your life, the new best friend, the new talent or ability, the Ace of Pentacles marks the beginning of a path, a new path that is opening up to you. And usually we get these little hints or these little clues that we can do this, that we can go forward, that we can step forward exactly the way we want and manifest, bring in the things in our life that we so truly want to bring in and have as part of our path. Okay, a mantra. I have Dylan hairs all over my face, I think. Face your fears. Release the power of fear. It's so true. Once we look fear in the eye, once we say, I want to go forward, but this worries me. This causes me anxiety. This brings out a fear. Looking at that fear. Addressing that fear, looking that fear in the eye and pushing through it. Don't push it down. Don't push it away. But say, why am I fearful? What is the worst thing that can happen to me if I chose this path? What's the best thing that could happen to me if I chose this path? Maybe it's somebody's perception of you. Maybe, it's usually because we don't think somebody's going to love us anymore or respect us anymore or be a part of our life anymore. Or maybe some of the things that are the same around us need to change in order for us to make that step, make that move. And fear and anxiety does play a part. of holding us back, of making us procrastinate. So what is making you procrastinate on truly planting that seed and giving it the attention and focus it needs and deserves? Because you deserve that new path to be birthed, to come into your life. What holds you back? Face your fears. Everyone experiences fear in one way or another. To triumph over your fear, you need to understand it. Then you can release its power over you. Fear has a subtle way of showing you the dark side of yourself, immobilizing you, stealing your freedom, stealing your courage. Fear can also show you that something is worth fighting for, and it's an opportunity to build courage and a brave heart. The magic of nature and your angels will encourage you to overcome fear of things like change, loneliness, and the unknown. You can be brave to face these challenges. The mantra is, I have the courage to overcome my fears. I have the courage to overcome my fears. We'll get an animal. Look at this, call on your angels. So where you doubt, where you do have fears and anxieties, ask God, your angels, your guides to come and help you work through the fear, work through the anxiety, work through the procrastination. Follow the 5-second rule. The second you think something, you have 5 seconds in which to react to it, or another thought will come in and take that thought away. So it's about not thinking of, should I do it? It's, I'm going to do it. Okay, we're going to get the angelfish here. Call on your angels. Awakened visions, dreams, clairaudience, and water. An angel can illuminate the thought and mind of man by strengthening the power of vision and by bringing within his reach some truth which the angel himself contemplates. Angelfish reassures you that your angels are around you all of the time. They've been trying to get through to you, offer love, healing, guidance. You may not see your angels as you believe they ought to look. They can come in the form of a human, stranger, an animal. It'll be a positive and enlightening experience, and it may add more questions, and in time, your answers will appear. Your dreams may be extra prophetic right now and intense with messages, or you may have been hearing the messages as if you've been thinking to yourself. You may also be hearing a message through music, song, that has a deeper meaning, or by having vivid visions. These messages are there to awaken you, awaken your mind, awaken your thought. Your angels can ask that you call on them. Your angels ask that you call on them and assist you with life's pressures. I think we do sign a contract of sorts to come down here. And I do believe that our angels can only intervene if we're really out in left field. Otherwise, they have to watch us, because we do have free will to suffer, to flop around and not walk a straight path. And many times they want to help, but I think we have to ask them. I think we have to request it. We have to have that conversation. And then they can come down. Know that when you are crying, your angels are sobbing. Know that they want only the best for you. But they have to honor free will. So sometimes letting go of the situation, asking for healing, asking for answers, asking for the knowledge and wisdom to make the right decisions is all you really need to do. And then sit back and, maybe have a conversation seemingly with yourself. Maybe you wake up and you have this dream. Maybe it's just a fleeting thought throughout your day. Maybe somebody says something to you. Maybe you read something or see something and it triggers something. So ask your angels to assist you with any of life's pressures. You don't need to know their names, only request their assistance. Be specific in your request, and they will immediately go to work on your behalf. Don't forget to thank them when they're done, by the way. Angelfish says that you are being too stubborn and attempting to go against the flow instead of with the current. It may be time for you to take a trip to a location where there's plenty of water, where you can sink your toes in the sand and stare into the depths of the water. So maybe it's a little bit about pulling back today. Maybe it's about breathing. Maybe it's about allowing in help. But in some way, in some form, something comes to us today to help us move forward. So take advantage of that. Know that you've got this. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.